Sir, that is a married woman.
And you know this, man!
Episode 2 of Lanterns just aired, and they are really taking things
How never level.
because they just dropped 2 of the biggest names in Green Lantern lore. All right, you know the drill. If you haven't seen episode 2, spoilers up ahead, so spin the block. The whole episode was fire, but it was the last few minutes for me. I'm going to start with Manhunters, not to be confused with Martian Manhunter, which is another DC comic character. I'm excited to talk about this part because I want to put my bet in. So Hal and John have a 48-hour window to track down the shape-shifting alien that's causing havoc in town, and I think I know who it is. Now, we're only 2 episodes deep, so I don't have a bunch to go on, but I'd like to go on record and say that my vote for who I think the Manhunter is Zoe. For one, Jon Stewart be clapping alien cheeks in the comics.
So that would make a lot of sense.
Plus, the dynamic between her and her husband seems a little off to me. I mean, even the conversation that she had at the diner with John about the marriage gave me more like partnership or arrangement, not really like lovers, if that makes sense. Moving right along, we get our first introduction to Ulrich Thompson's Sinestro, which is Hal Jordan's mentor turned nemesis. Now, he was initially one of the best Green Lanterns, but he was stripped of his ring because he was abusing his power on his home planet. I really like that he doesn't look too cheesy. And I'm quite impressed with the way DC has been doing their characters on screen, so kudos there. A couple of comments about John and Hal. Starting with Hal, I might be alone on this, but I kind of thought we were going to get a little bit more of an exciting or dramatic suit-up sequence. Not even just that, but I was expecting it a little bit later in the series, like episode 3 or 4. I'm not complaining, I was just a little underwhelmed, but to be honest with you, that thought really went out of my mind when I saw the beautifully color graded and the nice facility that he went to go visit Sinestro in, so I really didn't hang on that idea for too long. Then John. My boy. I'm sitting here thinking that his thing with Zoe was like a one night stand, but then he stands up to go talk to her at the diner. He brushes off his shirt like he's ready for round 2. Like, sir, that is a married woman.
And you know this, man!
Then the bird, like, I just wish it was something else because the bird was given like John Snow White Stewart. Like, it was very Disney-like. Overall, a very solid follow-up to episode 1. I am really, really liking this series. It has a lot of potential. And most of all, I love the introduction to the whole mythology that built the Green Lantern Corps to begin with. So what did you think about episode 2? Did you see anything interesting that I didn't catch? Let me know down in the comments and make sure you hit that follow button so you can keep up with my weekly Lanterns breakdown and other TV and movie chats.